Pascuala's son was shot dead in the street. The minimum she wanted was justice. In Mexico, that's a lot to ask. 9 out of 10 murders in the country go unpunished, says a new report from Human Rights Watch. Mateo is now part of that statistic.
I thought if they're the authorities, why don't they come? But they're colluded with the criminals. They don't take you into account. They only did when I investigated myself.
The trial for Mateo's murder's been postponed 14 times. It's state prosecutor offices who deal with the majority of Mexico's homicides. Tyler Matiachi spent 2 years travelling around them, interviewing prosecutors. He found huge problems.
Really basic things like extremely high workloads. There are prosecutors who are responsible for hundreds of cases at once. A lack of basic resources and training. Many of the crime scene technicians that we spoke to told us that they aren't provided with basic materials that they need to go out and respond to a crime scene.
Rather than focusing on fixing that, successive Mexican governments have gone down a different road, sending soldiers onto the streets to stop crime. It's visible and ineffective. After 20 years of it, the violence goes on. I asked Matiachi why the authorities don't change track.
Some of the challenges that criminal justice operators across the country face are not very sexy. For example, many prosecutors and investigative police officers don't have gas to put in their cars to be able to drive to and from crime scenes. Politicians like to present things like using an AI computer model or something to determine how to investigate crimes, which sounds like a great solution, but a lot of the solutions here really are very basic things.
We asked the government for their response to the report. At the time of filing this piece, they hadn't answered. But without those basic nuts and bolts, the Human Rights Watch report portrays a broken criminal justice system, with people like Pascuala and her family caught in the wreck. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.